media or smartphone, because if we talk about older generation, yes, so they might don't have they don't grown up with a smartphone or internet. But while we are talking about younger generation, so they can't even think their life without the technologies, we can say. And by using these technology, we are becoming very smart. And yes, even children nowadays, children are also very smart. They can know and they can access their mobile or laptop in a very easy manner. Yes, they have certain knowledge about that. So yes, smartphone always, if you do any work, so there is, I think nowadays we can learn whatever we want to learn without helping others like teacher or mentor.
People choose smart work because nowadays we have a lot of opportunity to do in our life. We can do everything just because we have a lot of, like you can say, technical thing. Nowadays India is becoming digital India just because of technical things. And as well, we have a lot, like we have a good phone, smartphone. So that's why we are able to do smart way. Whatever we want, we can achieve easily. And you have seen
Hmm.
your, like almost people, they like laborious work, and they are doing they are doing very hard work, but they are not able to do in their life. They can't do anything just because they can survive their life, their family life. They can't grow their life just because they can't. You can say purchase like a expensive car, expensive, like you can say home. They can't because they don't have like much money. And if you are doing smart work and any smart work, if you have knowledge to do smart work, if you have a good knowledge skill, so that time you can do smart work. And you can earn some money, you can do everything just because of smart work. So nowadays we are doing
Hmm.
just smart work because of learning language. And I think we can learn a lot of things just because of uh, you can say smartphone, you know
Hmm.
yeah.
Yes, yes. You are rightly said. Yeah, I am agree with your point, because nowadays we are getting advanced, we can say, on modern, due to yes, social media. Yeah, thing is
Yeah,
that
you're
you
absolutely
have
right.
to focus on that. Yeah, yes, and you need to aware of all these things. Yeah, like there is what kind of technology is coming, new technologies coming in our country, and all these things. If you are aware of those, then you can become smart person, or you are learning smartly all these things. Yes.
Yeah, you're absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
I
So,
think this is good for us, smartphone. And we can do smart work just because smartphone. We
mm-hmm.
and I think we are able to learn English language just because you can say smart mobile, or you can say smart way. Otherwise, if we go outside and they are like we take any like offline coaching, so my God, that time maybe I can say we can't learn English language, and we are not able just because they like teach us like a simple sentences, simple you can say rule, just and they don't try
Mm-hmm.
to spoken language, like they try to uh, teach us like simple things, not like spoken language. Speaking part, I think a speaking part is most important thing at any language. And if I talk about our language, how did we learn our language? How did we learn? Just because listening and speaking. So that's just speaking and listening. First we listened, then we have spoken, like we have started spoken. So I think we can learn a lot of things just because listening and speaking. I think speaking part is most important thing. And if you want to learn any language, so you can learn just a smart way, not like a hard way. Like a speaking part is like looking like a smart way, because we are able to speak. If you don't have like knowledge language, so you can go and search Google. You can listen carefully. Then you can try to imitate them or so doing technique. Here is like lot of like YouTuber, they have uploaded their video. They are uploading now almost YouTube, but like any language. Any language, if you want to learn any language, so you can learn easily. Just because here is a lot of YouTubers, they have uploaded their video on YouTube, their channel. Go and search Google. I want this language. I want to learn this language, and go and imitate them. You can learn easily without how can I make you understand? Like just without spending any
Mhm.
money. Just you. Yeah. I can make you understand. So I think it is good for us, and
Yes.
we can learn. Like you can
Mm.
say, we are almost, if I talk about on this group, so almost people, they are trying to learn British accent and American accent, but they are not able to speak their Indian accent, and they are trying to learn British accent. But I think it is good for them if they want to learn. If they want to
Mm.
learn language, you can learn easily. Because earlier I have told you, here is a lot of YouTubers. They are like uploading their video like with British accent and American accent. So because they are native language, they have a good knowledge. So that's why they are uploading their videos. So in my opinion, everyone can learn any language if they want, if they have
Yes.
willpower, desire. Consistency is the most important thing. If you have a consistency, it is good for, so so good. And we are
Yes.
learning English language just
Mm-hmm.
because you can say smart way. So I'm very happy. I'm over the moon right now just because I'm able to talk to you. And you can say this is my childhood dream, and I wanted, but I was not, I couldn't, but I'm able to right now. I'm able to speak. So you can say this is my like I
Actually,
have I have
yeah, now you're mhm. Actually we can say, like smartphone or technology made the learning, made the things easier. Yes, because if we talk about few years ago, so that time there is no these kind of facility. Yeah, that time. And if you are, you wanted to learn something, or like especially if you want to learn English spoken, yes, so you have to step out and you have to join any offline classes. There is no any other choice. So when you have to go for your class, so there are only 1 hour class. Yes, and in 1 hour there are like 30-40 students are there. Yeah, so hardly you got to chance to speak only 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Yeah, in a day only. And after coming your home, there is no environment, there is no atmosphere. So whom you can, practice. So that was the scenario. Like we don't have this kind of environment, and we can't surrounded ourselves with this atmosphere. So that was the thing. So we are not like you found quite difficult to learn this language or any other things also. Yes, and that was the time only those people who are working on like multinational company, or they had these kind of environment. So that was the time then they can able to speak with someone. Yes, but if we talk about like ordinary people, so they are not able to speak because of inconvenient of we can say atmosphere, or there is no these kind of technology, there is no smartphone so that we can connect, there is no these kind of application are available. Yeah, and nowadays there is plethora of we can say tools available, and we can use that and we can learn easily. Thing is that we need to focus on you. on yourself, where you are lacking, and you need to improve. Because being a human being, as we are talking about smart work, like we are a smart person, so we should have some idea. So if you are lacking somewhere, then you get to know yourself. Yes. So if you improve about that area, then you can say that without any guidance, without any like teacher, we can learn nowadays. It is
Yeah,
possible. Yes.
everything is possible because
Mm.
now we have a lot of things, technical things. Oh, sorry for that
Yes.
time. That time I was criticized to like a British accent. So that time,
Mhm. Mhm.
sorry, I don't know what happened. Just
No,
I
mm,
saved
it's
and
yeah, it's depend on personal interest. Yeah, if some
no,
individuals are interested or fascinated with the like a foreign accent for, so that is okay for them. But if you are not
no, no,
interested,
no.
so Indian accent is
I
also
told
very
you.
beautiful. Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I told you. I'm telling you just because that time I told you. Okay, so because it was my fault, so that's why I am speaking and I'm telling you sorry again because that time I don't know what happened. Just flow. I had just flow. Okay, so
So,
let it be.
no, yes, yes. Every individuals have on perception, on idea, think on any particular topic or any particular content. So
Don't think me
it's
wrong.
all depend on your perception. Yes. No, no. Why I think wrong? Because
Uh,
I know that if you are not interested towards that particular accent, so okay. And Indian accent is also very good, and we can just what is the main important thing? The main important thing that we know how to speak, and we should know how to speak correctly. Yes, that is matter. And another thing is like if you want to learn something, then you should focus and learn on our pronunciation. Yes, like it should be Indian accent, so it doesn't matter. Okay,
yeah,
like
right.
yeah, like we can say various or many peoples are there. Even those are mentor or teachers. They like you have ever listened to English teachers or clapping coach teachers. They are a proficient teachers. Yes, but they are using only Indian accent. Yeah, so that is very good because they are perfect on that language. So why they need to adopt another accent or a, yes?